Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of Post-Match Pint, the only West Ham United post-match fallout show on the internet. We're coming off the back of the Stoke game. It was West Ham 1, Stoke 1. We've got loads coming up in the show. We've got some discussions during the week. We've got another competition, a competition winner that we've picked out, the funniest caption, and we will have another caption one coming up in the show. Let's get I'm gutted, to be honest with you. Let's get stuck right into this game, right, because West Ham 1, Stoke 1. We played well for 6 minutes, right?
I don't know. Was it 6?
Yeah, it's got in the 6 minute, I think.
Yeah, I just don't know what's gone wrong with West Ham lately. I really don't know. After when we started and we went 1-0 up, Creswell scored. I really thought, we got 2 or 3-0 now. But then we just sat back.
I don't even think it was sat back. I mean, I think they deserved the point.
I think they deserved the win.
I think they deserved the win, yeah. Obviously they had 2 disallowed goals. All right, let's go from the start, because we did start well. 6 minutes, Creswell goal.
Great.
What a fantastic free kick. I ain't seen a free kick like that. I don't know when the last time I see West Ham score.
Well, it's like what I said to you, where I sit in the Trevor Brooking upper, I was sort of the first person to jump up. I could see it, as soon as he hit it, I could see it was going straight in. And I looked like a nutter when I jumped up, and then lucky enough, 30,000 of them tried it.
Yeah, it was. I saw it. Well, it looked like he wrong-footed the keeper to me.
Keeper was getting one way, and then the flight of the ball's just done him.
And he's a tall goalkeeper as well.
Yeah.
He's not an easy kick to beat from distance.
But what? It's the best free kick I've seen since Tevez against Tottenham. For me.
Was that the last one we scored?
Most probably.
Danny got the one through the wall at the end of last season, didn't he?
Oh, that was Pox.
Oh, yeah, trickled through. About 8 people on the way in.
Yeah, it's not one of our strong points, free kicks, and to see the boy hit that.
It was fantastic, wasn't it? It was a good one. But after that, it just went downhill. Yeah. They pressed and pressed and pressed, and they got their deserved equaliser. As you say, I think they deserved to win the game at the end of it. So, what was we doing wrong today?
I think it was just, I don't know. I don't. It just, you can't even blame it because we was poor before the substitutions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just like we sort of went 1-0 up, and then he thought, all right, we've got 84 minutes to go. Let's sit back and defend it.
I think we played alright for the first 15-20 minutes. To be honest, I think the second half of the first half we started going backwards. We got dropped deeper and deeper. And we could have nicked it on the break, I think, just before half time. I'm sure Quixote went through and was unlucky, just dragged his shot wide.
Sacco went through as well, didn't he?
You know, we had chances, but I don't think, did Adrian make a save in the first half?
I can't remember him making a save.
I think he did.
I think the only one was the one just before half time when he tipped it over the bar.
Yeah.
I don't think they was on top of us in terms of shots on goal or you know, saves or whatever, but for me they was playing a better football.
They was
exactly that.
Yeah.
They was using the ball better. We did break a couple of times. We could have scored on the break, as you say. First half, I mean, someone told me a stat before I come in here. 65% possession they had. 65% possession at our place.
30% at home. Like, it's not good enough for an home team.
And again, you know, we started with Valencia, but he was more out on the wing. To me, we're still playing 4-5-1. We're just doing different variations of 4-5-1.
Yeah.
And that was it. We got the goal and we dropped deeper and deeper, and then we started slowing the game down. The first 15 minutes, we were knocking the ball back. We were moving the ball quickly. As soon as we went 1-0 up, we started taking extra touches again. We started cutting back. We started playing it backwards. It's just pointless football. You know, I understand keeping the ball. Your opposition ain't got the ball. They ain't gonna score. They ain't gonna hurt you. But you can't do that 1-0 up after 6 minutes. You can't then start playing that way for the rest of the game. You know, hoping that you're going to catch them on a break. We haven't. We've kept 2-3 clean sheets all season. So we can't rely on being 1-0 up and trying to hold out to get a 1-0 win or catch them on a break. We've got to go 1-0 up and just go for it.
Certain players were very poor today. I thought Noble had a poor game.
Yeah, I mean, I was just about to say that. I mean, as you know, I like Noble, but I thought he was poor today.
Yeah.
I thought he had a poor game.
First half,
Jenkinson had a bit of a poor game as well, to be honest.
He didn't get forward enough,
No.
Jenkinson. I don't think Stoke allowed him to get forward. You know, Valencia playing out on the left with Creswell leaves Creswell very exposed 2-on-1 on more than one occasion.
Even Winston Reid as well. I mean,
quiet game.
He played all right, but it just seems that now lately, every time he comes near, he just hoofs it. He don't want to get it down and play.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what it is. As I said last week, to me, it looks like we're on holiday.
That's what I was just about to say. You keep on saying you don't know what it is. Is that it for them? Are they sort of thinking about their villas in Mallorca or Dubai or wherever they go?
Or do you think it could be Big Sam has actually lost the dressing room? Because they don't look like they want to play.
Maybe. Do you know what? I said this a couple of weeks ago. I think that they know that he's moved. I was saying to Scott during the game when we were sitting there, I said to him about Amalfitano. Now, I think Amalfitano's form this year, I mean, he's not played an awful lot, but what he's come on and done, he's done well. You know, he has little influence on the game, you know, as much as he can from the substitutes bench. He started a couple of games, but, you know, he's mostly come off the subs bench. Now, he would have done enough over the last, you know, 3/4 of a season to secure a move elsewhere. If his contract was up with West Ham in the summer, he would have gone, well, you know, I'm not renewing, thank you very much, I didn't play enough, thank you very much, and, you know, gone on to someone in Spain or France or someone like that. I think he's done enough to secure a move elsewhere, and then he signs a 2-year deal. That for me says to me that when they've offered him the deal, they said, look, maybe he's not going to be here in the summer, and, you know, and maybe he's sort of like waiting to see, because he was only on a 1-year deal.
Yeah.
Maybe he's waiting to see who comes in, and he's, you know, waiting for his chance there. Do you think that could be a possibility?
Yeah, I said that ages ago, didn't I? I think Saints going on all these new deals being Winston Reid, for example.
Yeah.
Didn't even want to know.
One.
No.
And then bang, 6-year deal.
The thing is, as well, with Reid, the contract that he signed, look at what Palace did with Zaha. They tied him down to a 6-year deal, so they knew if he was going to go, they could charge big money. Now, is that the same with Reid, or is it like you said, they know something's different? But if you're Sam Allardyce now, right, and you're thinking, I ain't going to have a job in the summer, surely you're going to be want to get in them players back playing for you, because even if you're not going to get a contract at West Ham, you want to go somewhere else. You know, you don't want to step back to the Championship. You want another Premier League team to take over.
I think he will. If he goes, I think he will end up in the Championship.
That's the only
someone like Sunderland.
He's going to get the Man United job, isn't he?
Oh yeah. He's going to go. It's his dream. It's his dream. But it's his dream at the moment. Yeah. To be with us, but it's his.
What it is, we're going to get Ancelotti from Madrid, and he's going to go and manage them.
Yeah, of course. Let's go back to the game. Obviously, they had 2 disallowed goals. I couldn't see whether they was rightly or wrongly disallowed.
I think the second one, to me, I'd like to see it again, because I didn't think it was offside.
No.
Personally, I didn't, from where I was sitting, but it probably might have been, you know. Well, obviously it was, but...
Yeah, well, we said it was the other end from where we were sitting. So
yeah, like I said, where I was sitting, it didn't look offside, but...
It was one of them.
Yeah.
Touch and go.
The first one definitely was.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what weren't, the third one, because that went in the back of the net, 95th minute, once again losing a goal, conceding a goal that loses us the points late on in the game. How many times this season? I mean, Leicester last week, 85th minute. Tottenham, 95th minute.
Man United,
92nd minute. Today, 95th minute. That's 4. That's only in the space of the last 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, as I said...
Is it complacency?
I think it's our own fault for trying, and we can't see out a game.
The goals dried up. Goals dried up, definitely.
We're panicking. We panic. We get to like the 80th minute, and like I said, we're banging the ball long. But we're banging the ball long to no one. We're just hitting open. It must have been about 7 or 8 times where we played the ball backwards to try and keep the ball, and then either one of the centre-halves or agents booted it forward.
Fucked it.
They ain't even aiming for Carlton Cole, they've just booted it forward.
Man, I mean, today, going back to the complacency thing, I think it might be because, we was watching a game, and I was saying to you, the amount of times you see a misplaced pass today, just lazy passing, lazy dribbling, getting caught out.
That's what I said about Noble. He done a lot of passing, misplaced passing. I mean, usually he'll have a couple of games, but he's done quite a lot today.
Yeah. He weren't the only one.
No, he weren't the only
Song
one.
was one. Jenkinson done it a couple of times.
To be fair, I thought Song had an alright game, to be honest.
I was surprised we come off.
I must admit, I am a bit of apologies. I think we were a bit overcritical of him last week because that was a great ball for Kyoto's goal against Leicester. We said his passing was awful.
No, to be fair though, Scott. I mean, you say that you say the passing was awful. One pass does not make a great player, does it? At the end of the day, he did make one great pass. I mean, I've seen fucking Carlton Cole put a ball on a sixpence for people before to set them up.
Yeah.
You know, that don't mean he's a great player, does it? Do you know what I mean?
But you've got to give him credit where credit.
No. I'll give him all the credit. That was a great ball.
We sort of criticised him quite a lot.
It was a strange substitution, I thought, to take Song off because he weren't injured. You can tell by his body language. Yeah. It took him half hour to get off.
I was saying to Nicky, with the substitutions, do you think the Cole sub was originally going to be Valencia? Because at half time, when they come out for the second half, Alpha Mataro stripped down.
Who?
Alpha Mataro, I don't know.
Alpha Mataro.
Alpha Mataro, where we get him from?
What's his car in it?
Yeah. Whoever, right? He was stripped down to his shirt with a bib over the top, right? Warming up quite intensely, right? And that was 5 minutes into the second half. So I'm thinking maybe Valencia coming back, that's your first change. And then, it looks like Sacco got injured, but then he brings Cole on. Still leaves Alpha Mataro on the bench.
Yeah.
Get that. Right, okay, fair enough. Sacco's injured too.
Mataro.
Morgan. Right?
Yeah, Morgan. Just say Morgan.
Then, Valencia's first game back. If that's your substitution in mind, bring Morgan on for Valencia. I don't get 1-0 up in a game, you're taking a holding midfielder off to bring an attacking midfielder on who hasn't played a good game in...
we couldn't wait to get him on.
Yeah.
Again. You can say his name, Scott. I ain't going to hit you.
I'm avoiding the name this week.
He couldn't wait, could he? Couldn't wait.
No, I said to the bloke who sits next to me, I said it's a really strange substitution.
Yeah.
Nolan's the sort of player you bring on 10 minutes to go.
Yeah.
I mean, because I thought Song was playing well.
Yeah, I did.
It was a strange one because he had Amalfitano was warming up, and like you said, I was watching him warm up, and I was saying to my mate next to me, it looked like after 10 minutes, it looked like he was a Sunday League player warming up. You know, just looking at the manager, saying like, "When am I coming on?"
That's it.
You know, I felt sorry for him.
Half time, he didn't do one single bit of warming up. He stood there chatting to two of the Stoke players. Yeah,
he was talking to Ireland and Crouch. And the other
just stood there fucking doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
whereas normally when that happens, Cole and Morgan were the only two that weren't out there at half time. And that normally tells me that they're coming on because they're in for the team talk.
Yeah. Morgan the plan must have been for Morgan to come on straight away because he was stripped down. He had his shirt on with a bib over the top.
Then why not do the sub at half time?
Oh, I don't know what he's playing at, to be honest with you.
And again, apart from the song, it was striker for striker. Okay, fair enough. Sacco they might have been not trying to protect him from the injury, right? If he was, because he was on the floor for a little while before he went off. Then a winger for a winger, but I just don't get holding midfielder for an attacking midfielder. I don't get it. If you're chasing the game, I get it. If you're on top in the game and you think you're going to get a second goal, I get it. But you're protecting a 1-goal lead.
Just put it out on the bench.
No. And also with Noble playing the way Noble was playing, he weren't having the best of games. Then why don't you take Noble off?
It was strange. It was strange. Song for all his faults, he is someone that can have a calming influence on the game. Do you know what I mean? He can get the ball and sort of stroke it around. Nolan just running around like a fucking that headless one of them chicken dances that he does. You know what I mean? It's strange. It's the substitutions were. You could write them on a bit of paper and put them in an envelope, you'd be right every week. Jarvis still ain't getting a game. O'Brien, mate. Well, why not bring someone off and put O'Brien at the back and go for 5 at the back just to shut it up? Because they was getting out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I wouldn't put O'Brien on. That's when we done that against Everton, we 1-0 up. He puts him on. He takes out Winston Reid and Everton scores.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, just to shore it up. They was getting at us. They scored twice.
Yeah, go 5 at the back. Pack out your defence. Stop them getting the crosses in the box. But once
again, I don't know what it is. I don't know whether I'll see us win again this season, to be honest with you, because some of the games we've got coming up, I can't see a result next week.
Let's see now.
And then
that's why today was an important game.
We've got, I think we're going to go down to about 10th, 11th by the time. Palace 1 point behind us now.
Yeah. They had a great win today, 4-1.
Yeah. But, you know, as I say, we've got City next week, and then we've got teams just scrapping for their lives. We've got Burnley, we've got QPR away.
Yeah.
Villa away.
Yeah. All teams that need the point. I can't see where the points are coming from.
If you had gone back to before Christmas, looked at that running now from the Sunderland game, you're thinking Europe guaranteed.
But it was full for Christmas.
Yeah. Every team in the bottom half of the table. You know, you're playing every team in the bottom half of the table as you're running. The only tough game you should have is Manchester City.
I've got another quick point about the game. We do mention it quite a few times on this show. Referee.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that today?
He was poor.
God knows.
I'm not just saying it as a home fan, because I thought a couple of the decisions he gave for them was poor as well. You know.
Well, Charlie Adam didn't pick up a yellow card, did he today?
No.
And Harry didn't.
And Coleman Cole did.
Yeah.
For that.
He
won the ball.
We had 5 bookings, right? And they had 1.
Kevin Nolan won the ball.
Yeah.
On his one.
Yeah, and he booked him.
Can't even appeal with yellow cards, because if you could, I think we'd get away with every single one.
I think
the only one that might have been a yellow was Ginge.
Yeah. That
he took it. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, he took one by the team. Yeah.
And I said that game, their yellow card when the bloke threw Valencia to the floor.
Yeah.
He's lucky in a way that ain't in the centre of the pitch. He's off.
He gave a free kick. The linesman didn't even flag for it.
No.
He gave a free kick at the end of the game just before they scored their goal. When the geezer picked up Cole, threw him
on the floor,
and he gave fucking Stoke a free kick. I couldn't believe it was right in front of me. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
No, it was bad.
I think
poor efficient.
The referee was bad. I can sound like Morse code then. The referee was bad, but I thought the linesman was worse.
That on our side, he was awful.
Oh,
he was absolutely awful. He didn't.
No, I like the linesman on the other side. He was.
Yeah, he was alright.
This lad who goes, he's great. He is, but no. Even as a neutral, if you're a neutral watching that, you've got to be thinking, what is that referee Lino doing?
But I mean, to be fair, that's what Stoke bring to a game, isn't it? Like, you know, they just dog you all the time. They're bullying. You know, they're not far away. People say about Pulis and all that, it's been left there. They're not that far away from the Pulis side.
To me, it's exactly. It's the same. They just
Who
play
was the referee today? Roger East, when you were saying. I've never even heard of him.
Roger East, yeah.
I've never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
So I'm sure someone said...
One of the assistants was called Richard West. Roger East and Richard West.
North and South must have been in the changing room.
I'm sure someone said the linesman or something was the one against Tottenham.
No, possibly. The one that was flagging Riverman against us.
Yeah.
Anyway, again, let's summarise. Disappointing result, disappointing performance. I think the performance was the worst part of it.
Apart from Creswell and...
Creswell done well, Kyoto done well.
I think for me, Collins was my man in the match. I know Creswell actually got it, but I think Collins was once again...
Oh, them sponsors, man, and the matches are ridiculous.
It's who they want to meet after the game.
But it's like what I said though. He puts his... He does the dirty work. He puts his head where the others don't wanna.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He gets stuck.
He chucks himself in front of
he got crunched. He just got straight back up. If that had been Valencia or someone like that, they'd been rolling round.
Saying that, when he got crunched in the first half, that was a yellow card that Stoke should have got.
That was Walters, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I hate that Walters. I hate him.
He looks like like an old Sunday League player who never made it, but he's just trying his... The Master Zorro.
Don't get it.
Yeah. Anyway, disappointing again. Well, I was going to say I hope it's going to be better next week, but I can't see it better.
But that's West Ham. We'll go there and beat Man City next week.
Yeah, they're not on the best of form.
He'll probably start Amalfitano next week, and then we'll lose 4 or 5-0, and then he'll play Amalfitano.
Yeah.
He said something about before we go about Cole. Oh no, that was Graham on the way home, wasn't it? That he was just shouting at Cole. When the second goal went in.
Yeah, on the way back.
Oh yeah, no, I'll see that from where I was sitting. I could see him having a row.
Yeah, just with Cole, as if he's Cole.
Cole was giving it back.
Not Nolan.
Nah.
Anyway,
Nolan got a pay rise.
Disappointing. So let's talk about some things that's happened during the week. Not a lot has happened during the week. One thing I want to bring up before we go on to anything is Moyes. It's been rumoured that he's the man. If Real Sociedad let him go.
Say that again.
Real Sociedad.
You sound right Spanish when you said that. Real Sociedad. I'm not a fan of Moyes. I think he's the same as Sam. Exactly the same as Big Sam. I don't see the point. If we're gonna move forward, we need a different type of manager.
I'd like Benitez.
Yeah, I'd like Benitez as well. To be honest, I was speaking to a Liverpool fan the other day who they want Benitez back, and he said to me, he went, "If you, well, you know, in the Scouse lad, I ain't gonna do a Scouse accent, but
if you get,
he said if you get Benitez, he said that's a big, massive coup for your club.
Yeah."
He said, moving into a new stadium with a manager like Benitez, he said he will turn you into a top 5 or 6 team within 2 years.
That's it, and that's what we need. We need to get someone in next season, because you don't want to be going into the Olympic Stadium without a decent manager.
No.
You know, if we're going to have Sam next season, we need to have Sam for the first.
I don't think we will. I think it's all Sam's going to go, 100%. I think
that's what I'm saying. I don't want us to get,
for all the people that say he's going to go. Most of the fan interviews that we do, if you look back, they'll just say, "I think we should keep Sam."
I like him. I'd like to see him stay.
Could that sway the board though?
The thing with Sam, he gives you that stability. You ain't going to get relegated under Allardyce. You ain't going to play pretty, but you ain't going to get relegated.
But then that's what I'm saying. If West Ham want to take that next step up, if we want to mix with the big boys, we've got to start changing it. We can't beat. Right, I know we beat Man City and Liverpool at home, but how many years is it? We don't beat them every year, do we?
No.
You know, we've got to start beating these teams and mixing it up with them if we want to.
In my mind, what we don't want to do is what Man City did when they first moved to the city of Manchester. They swapped managers. You know, the big money come in. They went from, was it Ericsson to Hughes?
No, they had Pearce before, didn't they?
Pearce to Ericsson.
Stuart Pearce.
Yeah.
Pearce, yeah.
You know, but they've gone to the big stadium, getting the money in, and then they changed managers. You know, until they got the Mancini in.
Yeah, but that's the difference. They went to a new stadium and got money in. We're just going to a new stadium. We don't know if we've got money on that coming in. So it's a risk. It is a big risk.
We'll get money.
Oh, yeah. I hope we do.
Well, they said the other day, I saw it on the news, right, ITN, because they was having a big debate, because it's taxpayers' money that's paid for the stadium. They've had a big debate saying, because they reckon the day we move into the stadium, our club quadruples in value.
Yeah.
It goes from a £100 million club to a £400 million club, which is a lot of money. And they were saying, you know, if they sell Golden Sullivan, do we get some money back?
Listen, let's be honest. I know we all slated Chelsea, we've all slated City for having the money, but they're winning trophies. Now, I want to see West Ham win trophies. I wasn't even born the last time we won the FA Cup. You know, I've only seen us win a couple of playoff trophies in the Toto Cup. I'll take that in the Toto Cup. No, but you know what I mean? I want to see us. I don't care how we do it.
I'll be honest.
In a massive stadium.
I'm 50-50. Sorry, Scott.
No,
I'm 50-50 because what the price you pay for getting one of these investors in, these, you know, these massive, you know, investors, is that you sort of get the players like Man City have got, and they are fantastic world-class players. They couldn't give two hoots about your club.
They don't give a money.
They don't give a fuck whether you're Man City. They wouldn't give a fuck if you was Northampton. As long as they're getting their money and they're paying their. I mean, people like Yaya Toure, right? Yaya Toure, I've got no doubt about it. He's not so much now. He's getting on a bit now, but he was a world-class player. Yeah. He didn't give a shit about Man City. He don't know the history about Man City. He was threatening to leave him when they forgot to send him a fucking birthday card.
I know what you're saying now, but the team we've got out today, apart from Mark Noble, I wouldn't say any of them really cared about West Ham.
Cole?
Would you?
I think Nolan does.
Cole's left twice, tried to leave twice.
Yeah, but it's because he ain't getting games.
Yeah, I know that,
it's
but
different. But and look, as I said,
you can't go by saying it's about money, because all the players play for money.
Yeah,
all of them players would leave us tomorrow if they got but
you can't say they don't care. I mean, Ginge cares.
Yeah, but then you're saying that these players that come over don't care because they don't know the history about the club. Don't mean they don't.
No, but I would go as far as to say that Yaya Toure was a fucking mercenary. He wouldn't care if someone come along tomorrow and offered him £1 more a week than he's on. He wouldn't think twice about leaving.
I think what you're trying to get at is you don't want the club to lose its identity.
Yeah, exactly.
We've been known as a club that brings through youngsters, gives youngsters a chance, things like that.
Who's the last Man City youngster to be given a chance? They had Daniel Sturridge on their books.
Yeah, they let him go.
They let him go to Chelsea, and then Chelsea to
Michael Richards
Liverpool.
was the last one to come through the Man City youth system.
Exactly.
I ain't a Man City fan, but that's
now I ain't saying we've got masses of players coming through at the moment, but I think that people are there, half care about the club at least. I wouldn't want a load of big money, fantastic talents that just they really couldn't give them monkeys. Do you know what I mean?
The thing is, like you said, when you look at Collins, right? When Collins left the first time, he never wanted to leave. He was happy there, and I think that's what it is. You've got players like Collins who are happy to play for West Ham, who enjoy playing for West Ham, and that's what you want. I know what you're saying. You want these big top players. Right?
You want them to care.
And as much as people will probably disagree, but Tevez loves West Ham. You can tell he loves West Ham, right? And
he was soon quick to go to United, though.
That's it. But is that again? Every player plays for money.
Of course they do. It's their job.
Yeah, that's it. But you can still love to play for a team.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And with as well as the players, the problem with players, as soon as you get money, right? And I don't care if you're Chelsea, Man City, Leyton Orient, whatever. As soon as you get money and you start to get into Europe and the Champions League, the plastic fans come. The absolute fucking arsehole fans come. And, someone who supported...
That type of fan that had an Arsenal shirt on when Arsenal were winning.
Yeah.
And then a Man City shirt on.
Yeah.
And then they'll have a Chelsea shirt on.
Yeah, but then at least it'll fill up the stadium and it won't look empty.
I'd rather it be half empty. I'd rather it be half empty with loyal supporters and
but you all have the loyal supporters there.
Yeah. But it's just the thing we don't want moving now.
I know what you're saying.
Like at Arsenal, like at Chelsea.
But then, we
don't want the fans.
If we got an investor in, and he started spending the money, bringing in big signings, would you want the next 10 years of winning trophies, or the next 10 years of just like we've got now?
No, I want to win trophies.
You want to go to Wembley. You want to go Champions League finals.
Yeah.
That's what you play for. To win things. You don't play to sit mid-table every season. If you're going to move to a big stadium, we want the big nights over there. We want Champions League music. If it takes 2 or 3 years, 4 or 5 years.
I want to be going over that Olympic Stadium watching teams like Madrid and Barcelona turn up, and not watching. Not Hull and bloody Burnley playing over there.
And that's why I know what you say. I know you're saying about people coming through, but that's why you got to get rid of all the people like the Deadwood in the team in the squad. You've got to get rid of them. You want to bring these big players. I want to see massive players playing for West Ham. I want to see them put on the West Ham shirt. I don't care if they don't love the club. They're going to love the club. They're going to interact with the fans, They're going to feel the passion of the club. Man City. I'm not saying Man City fans ain't passionate. I'm not saying Chelsea fans ain't passionate. But imagine what our fans would be like on them cup final nights. You see what it was like in the playoff final. I want that.
The annoying thing for me is the atmosphere. If we had a Champions League game over at Upton Park, the atmosphere in there would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Because we're in Upton Park.
That's a shame. But
this is what I mean. We're all saying about the Olympic Stadium. We don't know what the atmosphere is going to be like over there. We don't know what it's going to be like. It might even be better than Upton Park, because Upton Park's not really an atmosphere ground anymore, is it?
I
mean, we sung Bubbles when they come out. After people around me weren't even standing up and singing.
It's gone a bit atmosphere wise here.
But it's mid-table obscurity.
Exactly. It's not.
I was saying to you, we're just sitting there, mid-table game. Means about one place in the Premier League. Not really. People's not really interested in it. If that would have been, we had to win that to sort of get the points to stay up. It would have been rocking in there. I've got no doubt about it. Anyway, let's move on a little bit because I went on a little bit.
I'll just say one thing about the Olympic Stadium, right? All that about the taxpayers' money. All I can say is the taxpayers can thank Leyton Orient and Tottenham for that. Because we were paying for that stadium, and as soon as they stuck their oar in and said, it's not right, West Ham get it, and all that malarkey, West Ham fiddled it all, That's why the taxpayers are paying for it. So all the taxpayers who are moaning about us going there, go speak to Barry Hearn and the Tottenham chairman. They're the ones that cost you all your money.
Go on, Scott.
Yes, Scott. That was
Get over rip the fucking table over.
Good. Do you want to put it there? Barry Hearn, if you're watching. Well done, Scott, mate. Well done. Yeah, well said.
Eddie Hearn, set it up.
We wanted to buy that stadium. Right? That's what we originally wanted to do. We wanted to buy that. Barry Hearn said, "Oh, West Ham can't have it, but Tottenham can because I like Tottenham." You know?
Yeah, that was strange. Yeah. That was just
and that's it. And everyone's going to hate us because we're going to get it. And in 10 years' time, we'll be buying that stadium at half the price. The taxpayer's going to lose out. I'm going to lose out. I'm a taxpayer. You're a taxpayer. We won't pay for that stadium.
Man City got the same deal.
Yeah, there's no one kicked up the fuss then. But it's because it's West Ham. You know, you can't have West Ham going to these big places. You know.
No, not allowed.
No.
Anyway,
sorry about
just like Adrian give UC competition, wasn't
it?
it?
Yeah. And then
now look at him.
Yeah.
You know. Right, so let's move on. Competition winner. We did run a competition for post-match Pint Sunderland. It was our launch show, so we was giving away quite a big prize. Ryan, can you remember what the prize was?
Yeah, it was a signed Julian Dix picture, a rib roll voucher.
Yep. Scarf?
I think wasn't there a scarf, a car freshener?
Yeah, Tomo.
That was Tomo, yeah, that was Tomo.
A nodding dog.
Nodding dog, yeah.
Have you noticed that no one's even mentioned Tomo?
Yeah, you might mention, you might notice that we're one short today.
I forgot all about him.
Yeah, but to be fair, I ain't seen him since Sunderland because he come Leicester with us and he sat in the back of the car and hid when we done post drive. So,
Scott, you seen Full Metal Jacket?
Anyway, so we've got a winner. So Scotty, I'll let you do the winner for the competition.
Do you want to say what the caption was?
Yeah, go on. The caption was the one that made us.
Are you going to put the picture up there so we remember it?
All right, yeah, I'll put it up there. The picture there. The caption for this picture here was the one that made you laugh, Scott.
It was forget the chicken dance. This is Big Sam's Saturday Night Fever.
And the winner was.
Ben Soper.
Ben Soper.
Well done, Ben.
I hope you don't live in Israel.
Yeah.
Well done, Ben. So all that stuff will be on the way to you. We'll get in contact with you via
social media.
Yeah. And we've got another competition coming up. So this week we've got some prizes. We've got another rib roll voucher from At the Rib Man. We've got a signed card. We went to the fan. Oh, we must mention that before we go.
Oh, yeah, go on.
The fans forum. We've got a signed card that Ryan got from the fans forum. We went and met Adrian, Stuart Downing, and I was going to say Andy Cole then, Cole and Cole, and they signed our card for us. And you can see them pictures that we got with them on Facebook. So we do another caption. I'll leave another caption up here. So the funniest picture wins the prizes, and the prizes are that signed picture, rib roll voucher, beer. Which is massive. That's the best prize of all. Yeah. 6 beers from our new sponsor. This is first prize. There is a second prize as well. Our new sponsor, the East London Brewing Company. So welcome aboard the East London Brewing Company. They provide all our beer now for post-match pint. A rib roll from At the Rib Man. That signed card. What else we got? A scarf. What else do we have?
That was it, wasn't it?
That was it. Yeah, that was it. Anyway, there's loads there, so you can't complain. And the second prize is 6 beers from the East London Brewing Company. So, as I said before, welcome aboard. And the caption to this picture will win the prizes. That's excellent stuff. Must mention the fans forum before we go. I forgot to mention it earlier. Me and Ryan went to a fans forum. The other night, it was sat down with Adrian, Cole and Stuart Downing. What did you get out of it, Ryan?
Buffet.
Free buffet from West Ham. A geezer burning his lip on a pie.
I like that. No, I thought it was good to actually get up and close and personal with the 3 players. I mean, they answered all the questions that was chucked at them. I mean, one bloke, I'm sure you've seen it.
Yeah.
For some reason it went viral. I don't even know what he was on about.
Well, he asked a question, but there's no question in there.
No, it was basically moaning about the players going to Dubai.
Yeah. But I thought that was in poor taste, really, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, but no, it was really good. And like I said, I mean, I know with Cole and Cole, he gets slated a lot on the pitch, but when you meet him up close and personal,
Such a nice bloke.
He's a nice bloke, and I felt a bit sorry for him because you can see when he was talking how much love he's got for the club. And I think someone mentioned there about a testimonial, didn't they, coming up to 10 years, and I think he knows he's not going to be here next season. It's hurting him that he's not going to go to the Olympic Stadium with us, to be honest.
It is a shame.
Yeah, but his banter was spot on, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was fucking hilarious all night, I'll be honest. He just...
When that geezer said about the when he said about, like, old Colton, I see a lot of people, so how can I stop these people from slating us on forums? And he just leaned forward and went, don't log on.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's true.
Yeah, but banter was fucking top class from him.
Adrian was on good form as well.
Yeah.
Downing, well, yeah.
I'll tell you what, there was a couple of questions for Downing that I found interesting because nothing's really been mentioned about England, about when he went to England, and somebody asked him, was it frustrating for you to go off with England, and you've been playing in the middle and got called up and then he wasn't called up to the next one, and he said Roy Hodgson pulled him in a room when he called him up. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It might not have been a room, but and he said, "I've picked you for your new position because of the position you've been playing in. You've been playing so well." Then played him on the wing.
Yep, remember the game.
Then Scotland, wasn't it?
Scotland, yeah, it's friendly, wasn't it?
Yeah, pulled him off at half time.
Pulled him off at half time. He did say he was playing with an injury, and he shouldn't have played. But pulled him off at half time after playing him on the wing, and they had what he said words after, and he reckons that's why he's not in this squad. Oh, well, that's quite interesting to see the mentality of the England manager. Obviously, not very broad-minded and right. Scott, the time's come. You better make your apologies, mate. About what you promised last week.
No, yeah.
Look at him, look. Sweating.
The website is there, but we've had a few admin issues at the minute. We're hoping to get them sorted by tomorrow, so the website should be online tomorrow. Should be. I do apologise. It's out of my control.
You should.
It was done. It was ready to go Friday, and then things happened that I couldn't sort out. So, yeah, I do apologise. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. Right, that was I think, boys, because it's getting a bit late. Thank you very much for joining us. If you're new around here, do subscribe. We'll be back for post-match Pint Burnley in a couple of weeks' time, is it?
Yeah, I think 2 weeks time.
2 weeks' time. So as I said,
we'll obviously try to put some videos up during the
we'll get some videos out. We have to film sketches and just Ryan in a wig with a whistle. We'll get some stuff done for the away games. Yeah, you can't. As I say, follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV, and on Twitter, twitter.com/West Ham Fan TV. Our website will be up tomorrow.
Hopefully.
If we get the admin issues sorted out. And thanks very much for watching. Come on, you Irons.